Don't get me wrong, EA delivered with College Football 25 trailer. Blew everybody away, including me. Of course, there was limited gameplay showcase. Main focus was the presentation, the college atmosphere, which we want to see graphically. We know it's going to be amazing, and keeping the tradition alive, that's what we want to see. But it's nothing new. Yes, we got new cinematic introductions compared to what we had before, but in today's video I'm going to break down comparisons and a lot of stuff that's pretty much reskin that we have already seen in Madden, and some gameplay animations that we have already seen as well, and much more. Basically just reskin, revamped in a way, but nothing less. We wanted college football back and we're getting it, so that's all that matters for the community. But as far as gameplay, I'm not really captured or blown away. That's how EA has always marketed the games. Main focus is to grab the community's attention from a graphical presentation aspect. It's great and all that we're getting a huge boost and upgrade and that feeling brought back for the presentation. Don't get me wrong, it's the greatest I've seen, and this reveal trailer is one of the best of all time. But you can't pretty much get me away from the fact that you guys are still going to produce a terrible gameplay experience, and it's going to suck when the game comes out and a lot of people is going to have issues. Now, a lot may not care because you're going to get college football, but it's going to be a reskin. So let's go ahead and break down some things and expose some stuff. So up first is the wear and tear system. I don't know if you guys realize that we already had this system implemented and we tested it in Madden 24 during an update. Now, when the initial release for this system in Madden 24 was released, it was great. And then a lot of people complained about it. And then they had another update which pretty much ruined this update that you guys are seeing right here on February 28, 2024. There was the fatigue system. It was an update, pretty much what they're implementing in College Football 25 for the wear and tear system, where you have to, get used to substituting people based off personnel to avoid them from getting injured. In this case for Madden 24, it was just the stamina. So it prevented people from running the same, especially on defense, and having DBs at linebackers every single play, and they was never getting tired. When they implemented this, it worked phenomenal, but a lot of people didn't like it. So then they had another update to fix this problem, and it just made more issues, and pretty much what they initially done, they pretty much just stopped doing it with this update to basically fix it, and it just ruined the whole experience. So it's like they went back to this and they're implementing it in College Football 25. The next thing is Homefield advantage, which we had for the past couple years. This initially was brought into Madden 22 and introduced to everybody. So each team had a specific home field advantage. So in play now mode, a lot of people use specific teams repeatedly because they had a certain home field advantage. So basically after this year, they went away from certain teams having the same home field advantage so people can use a variety of teams. So what they done is that each game, based on whoever team or whatever team that you choose, is always going to be randomized for the home field advantage. And then after that, they implemented that both teams is randomized, and it's not just catered to the home field advantage, it's based off momentum. So if you got momentum, you was able to unlock a specific home field advantage for either side of the ball, which a lot of people complain. So let's take a look back at when it was initially introduced. Listen.
We're also introducing home field advantage in Madden 22. Every NFL stadium in the game features a unique M factor that, when triggered, can unlock a special boost created for each NFL team's environment. Examples of the effects of home field advantage in different stadiums. Now,
So, based off that, developing purposes, they're pretty much doing the same thing that they've done with Madden over the past couple years, where they act like something's brand new when we already had it, bring something back from the past, and try to revamp it, act like it's brand new. I mean, a lot of people is not going to realize this, especially if you haven't played Madden for the past couple years, decade, and this is how they have been developing their games. So each year they try to bring something back that we had years past and act like it's brand new and revamp it. Gameplay wise, it's pretty much the same engine. I've seen the stiff arm so many times. Now, of course, presentation is great. Cinematic cutscenes is great to have when it comes to presentation and graphics. It's cool, but you look at Madden like this, I'm used to it. I can care less about the graphics, presentation. I mean, it's great now because we extremely needed it, but when you look at gameplay like the spin move, juke move, it looks just like Madden 24. Exactly the same, nothing spectacular, nothing completely different. You look at this introduction from the trailer with the helicopters flying over. Look at Madden 23 when they implemented this exact same asset. Come on, guys. So you look at some of the team introductions, a little bit more to each team. You look back at NCAA Football 12, pretty much the same thing. So guys, there's nothing new. It's pretty much a reskin, revamp type of deal that EA has always done. You look at Florida right here in the trailer, then you look back at NCAA Football 12, same exact thing. Probably different viewing of where the camera's set up, graphics improve of course, but it's nothing different. This is routine for EA. This is what they do, and a lot of people don't realize it. Yeah, no matter what, people is going to get this, including myself, because it's what we want outside of Madden, but don't get it switched where the gameplay is going to be completely different compared to what we have with Madden over the past couple years. We're going to have the same experience. You're going to probably see a couple slight newer animations, but overall it's going to be the same. Now, the speed difference may be a little bit faster for college compared to Madden, where it's a little bit slower, but that's expected. Overall, I'm talking about just gameplay in general. We're going to see a lot of the same animations that we have pretty much seen since the Xbox 360, possibly PS2 days. Like guys, I'm very confident from what I've showcased on my channel before when I was competing that the guy that does the invisible team glitch is going to still do it in College Football 25 and of course Madden 25 when it releases. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's on my channel. You can also just search it up on YouTube for the invisible team glitch, and my videos is going to pop up of the same guy that has done it repeatedly throughout the years on Madden. Yeah, that's where we're at with how repetitive Madden has become, and I'm expecting nothing different with the college football coming back with its series. This next shot is going to be coming up with the fans, the crowd in the stadium, you know, twirling the towels for Texas A&M. You look back on Madden 18, this is the Steelers stadium. They're doing the exact same thing. It's just the graphics is completely improved. Nothing different. And I've seen this catch hit stick animation a lot. I was trying to redo it in Madden 24, but I couldn't get the exact animations play out, but I have seen that certain type of reaction and animations play out repeatedly. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at the game modes. Dynasty mode, which is going to be the favorite, especially for me. I'm not going to really compete online like I used to, just because how competition has been, even though we're gonna pretty much have the same gameplay experience like we had with Madden. And I'm not trying to go through an experience of people just glitching, exploiting, and doing anything that they can to pretty much win the game. I know college football experience from the past when I competed on the Xbox 360 days is that a lot of people like pause glitch, freeze glitch, and lag kick you out of the game. So I'm expecting that same experience for college football 25, and I'm not going to be trying to go through that phase again with competing online, so I'm just going to stick with offline purposes. But anyways, Dynasty, create a coach, build a powerhouse college football program from the ground up. So it's the typical Dynasty that we always love, so I'm looking forward to that. Road to Glory, I didn't really play as much. It says take home the Heisman as you build on an unforgettable college football legacy, manage your weekly schedule, GP, and your image. So it's pretty much how it used to be, which is great. But for the rating improvement for your player, it might be much more easier compared to back in day. On the PS2 era, everything was a grind. So like you had to go through like football drills. It was like mini camp drills, and based off how you performed was based on how much attributes you can get. And when you try to improve your player's rating, each attribute category will cost like 2 or 3 attribute points, and it was just a tough experience. So I like that aspect. If it's the same way how it used to be, then I might get into Road to Glory, but I never really played it. I was always a Dynasty person. Now, the big thing is that you get to build your dream team. Apparently you can create your team. Create a team is back. Ultimate Team, I'm not really going to be focused on. I don't want to spend more money on a video game. Road to College Football Playoffs. The playoff is going to be in this year's game, which is great to see. But yeah, there's create a team, and I am looking forward to that being back into the game. Thing is, you gotta do the create a team on the internet, on the computer. So there's a website for it that you gotta go to do all that jazz. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Also, I will be hosting an online Dynasty League for College Football 25. I will have a Discord for that soon, and more information about that. I believe you can have 32 users online. Not too sure about that, so hopefully they give us more information on that, and much more to come. Stay tuned. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.